That's a heavy glass, over 1 pound. If you think people don't buy glasses in quantities of 3, well, think again, because I sold this 3-piece lot of Anchor Hocking blue tartan flat iced tea glasses, paid $3 at the Restore, and they sold for $25 plus shipping, so $47.12 for 3 glasses. So it's a decent sale, $3 to $25. That's a heavy glass, over 1 pound per glass. And can you see the anchor? I was trying to show you when I picked it up, but I think you can see it better here, the tiny little anchor symbol for Anchor Hocking. These are nicely made. I have them in blue and I have a few left in green. Well, these sold, so I have a couple left in green. I have 3 pieces of foam wrap. I'm just going to start with the first glass. Fold this up and roll it. Tape it with masking tape. Tuck this inside, and I'll be adding more packing material than this, but that's just the first layer. Second glass, just kind of on the diagonal. Fold this up and roll it. Tape it. And tuck this inside. And the third glass, same thing on the diagonal. Fold this up and roll it. Tape it. Tuck this inside. And now we need some bubble wrap. Let's see how one piece works. Always check it. You see how this is short? Doesn't quite come up all the way. And this doesn't come over all the way. So my solution is to take another sheet of the large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. And you can find links for my bubble wrap and all my shipping supplies in the description below this video. Okay, so now I've created this piece to lay on top. Center this up, fold this up, and tape it, like so. And then on the end, I tuck this down and pull this up. Oh, you know what? I didn't fill the glass. I always fill the glass with some packing material. So I'm going to take a 1/2 sheet of bubble wrap. Let's see if I can fit that in here. I'm going to take a 1/4 sheet. I'm going to put it in 2 1/4 sheet pieces. All right, now fold this down and fold this up and tape it. Fold this down, fold this up, and tape it. I have a 1/2 sheet that I cut in half again. I'm just going to put that inside the glass, 1 piece at a time, like so. And then take a 12 by 12 sheet of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap and a 1/2 sheet, as I showed you. Roll this together, tape it with some masking tape, fold this down, fold this up, then some masking tape, and I'm just using my large dispenser. I have one for masking tape and one for my packing shipping tape, and you'll find links for those in the description below the video. Just pulling this up and taping it. So I have 2 down and 1 to go. So it's basically taking 2 sheets of bubble wrap per glass. 1/2 that I cut into half again, or it's a 1/4 sheet. And it's really important that you can't feel any edges of the glass or dish that you're wrapping. So these are pretty good. Now what size box do I need? That's always the question, right? So I measure the length, and it's about 8, and I measure the height using a piece of cardboard, and it's about 8 inches high. So I think a 9 by 9 by 9 or a 10 by 10 by 10 will work. I do try to use the USPS priority mail boxes first, so that's what I ended up bringing in instead of the other size that I mentioned. And I did a little test fit. I haven't taped the bottom yet, and I have a couple of options here on how I can put them in here. So let me get this box assembled, and I'll show you how I'm going to finish it. I cross-taped it. In fact, today I put two pieces of tape on the bottom here. And I always put a piece of tape on the side seam, because sometimes these aren't glued very well. Let me think about this. First of all, if I stand these up, I'm going to put the bottom of the glass down first. So I'm looking for the bottoms. It helps to be able to see that. So let's start with 3 sheets of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap one direction and 3 sheets the opposite direction. This gives me more protection on the bottom. Standing them up, putting them all in the middle, basically. Put this over here. And you can still see there's a lot of room, but I can take care of that with air pillows. Let's get the thank you label on here, lest I forget. Okay, this is where air pillows are really going to help. This is what I just happened to pull off to begin with, so I'm going to start putting these around the perimeter. All right, let's keep going with these. I want them to be snug. A tight fit here to get this closed. I don't like the glasses being that close to the top. What can I do? If you go to a larger box, a taller box, which is what I started out to do, maybe a 10 by 10 by 10. That's why it's nice to have different size boxes on hand, because this is an issue. Those are, I could put cardboard, piece of cardboard at the top for extra, but I really would like to have another layer of bubble wrap on top. You know, I think it might make it. I think it might. First of all, I'm going to roll the sides down. I still have movement in here. Do you see that? Let's fix that. This is where you just tear these off one at a time and place them where you need them. Including one right in the center. And these are intentionally not full of air. That's so they have some flexibility. If they didn't flex, they would just pop. So don't be worried when you find out they're not, you know, filled completely. I still can put one down in here, put it on the outside. Again, I'm rolling the bubble wrap down. Now, what can I get on top? Can I get a sheet of bubble wrap on top and still close this? That's the question. It has a little bit of a bubble in it, but by the time I tape it down, it's not too bad. I'm going to give it the shake test. Nothing's moving in there. I'm going to go with this. The bubble wrap on the bottom, you know, it's crisscross, that will compress. Sometimes when I have glass, I will put some tape on the end and press that down. Not too much, just enough to keep it from popping open. And I'm going to go ahead and do that on the bottom now too. You can see it's not level. There's no requirement by USPS that a regular box or regular priority mail has to be level. And on the bottom, I like to write the first and last initial. Well, this is a business, so I'm going to put LTL in Texas. Thumbs up.
Look at that shadow there. It's like, woo, Halloween.
If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue, and I'll see you soon.